This video is brought to you by Smugglers Run Gaming, growing and organizing competitive gaming communities. Check them out at facebook.com at Smugglers Run Gaming. Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando, coming to you from Monday Night Dice, hosted by Smugglers Run Gaming. This is tonight's final match. On the left we have Derek. He's playing Nute, Wullf, and Jabba, all one die, using the Separatist conspiracy plot, and he's on the command center, so he's definitely on a mill deck. Mike on the right is Elite Phasma, Elite Tarkin. He's on military camp. Mike is currently checking out the cards, realizing he's up against a mill deck. It's well known Mike does not like mill deck. Right, and we are back and ready to go. Mike again is on military camp. Derek is on the command center, so Mike really wants to get his roll-off win here. He rolls a 4. Derek rolls a 4. We'll roll again. Mike should be favored in this with the extra die, but... Alright, that's a 5. That is a... Yep, so we will be playing on the command center. I'm really surprised Derek won that, but... Mike will take his 2 shields for whatever that's worth in a mill game, and we'll get started here. The question will be, can Derek stay in front of Mike? Otherwise, it's going to cost him 2 cards per turn. Alright, well, Derek will get us opened up here. Alright, so he will do Separatist Conspiracy. So Mike either loses a resource, discards a card, or allows Derek to draw 3. So I think you have to let him draw 3, unfortunately. Alright, Tech Team comes down for 1, goes back to Derek, who now has 8 cards in his hand. Right, Probe for 2. Well, actually, he'll look at 2 and discard any that are events. We see another Tech Team and a Bubble Shield. Derek gets nothing. Mike likely Tech Teams into Tech Team here. Gets his ramp going. Yep, there we go. Back to Derek. Alright, so there's your Yularen power action. Looks at his hand. He can discard any card of which there's a copy. Of course there won't be, but at least Derek gets a hand knowledge. Alright, Imperial Officer comes down for 1, 2, minus 2 with the tech, or sorry, with 1 for the Tech Team. Mike is now out of money, of course, but he's getting his hand empty. Alright, well connected. Mike can draw a card if he wants, but either way, Derek gains $1. Mike is considering whether or not he wants to draw. He's still thinking it over. I think the answer is actually no. So he doesn't have any money. So... yeah, they're having a discussion on whether or not it's a good idea. We'll see if Mike draws or not. That's still the decision. So Mike gets to decide whether to draw, and then it will be his action. So Mike does decide to draw. So I was not able to see that card, so we don't know what that new card is. Alright, so Tarkin will come in, gets a 2 focus and a 2 focus. You got to confuse with Conscript Squad, no big deal. So 2 focus and 2 focus goes back to Derek. So interestingly, Tarkin ability is on here already. Do remember when Imperial Officer comes in, it can change a Phasma die as well. So, oh, another well connected. I mean, Mike already drew once, may as well draw again at this point. Right, so Mike declines there. Yep, so 4 damage with the Tarkin power action. So 4 indirect by removing 2 die showing the same symbol. Do not have to be the same value. They just happen to be in this case. So Derek needs to put on the 4 indirect. So he goes 1 apiece and then an extra on Nute. So do you remember Nute in the upkeep? you have to either take one less dollar or discard 2 cards from the top of your deck, hurting Mike's ramp and or milling him. So we'll see how Mike decides to proceed with that when we get there. Derek's action here. All right, gonna roll out Jabba. All right, +2 money. He'll get to look at the top 4. He can put an event, a yellow event, into his hand and then place the rest on the bottom in any order. So the card he took was Cocky, which, starting with the player who plays it, each player discards 2 cards. All right, so Phasma comes in with a gun and a money. So Mike's in good position here because he can roll in the Imperial Trooper and flip a Phasma die, but Derek gets to go first here, so we'll see if he controls the one gun. I don't know that it's worth it, but damage is damage, so Derek's action here. All right, here comes Nute. All right, gets a focus. So he was looking for money to pair with Jabba, but all right, Mike actually takes the dollar. Back to Derek here. All right, so Derek, as the mill player, wants to try to move faster here so he doesn't lose on damage at the tiebreaker. Still Derek's action. Takes him a while to look through all those cards in his hand right now. All right, so he's going to go ahead and Cocky. So he'll discard 2 cards, and now Mike needs to discard 2 cards. Got rid of a Probe, and I missed the other card. All right, so Probe and Bubble Shield, and then Conscript Squad for 1, not bad. Yep, so remember that comes in when you activate a leader. The Imperial Officer, of course, is a leader, so both those die will come in at the same time. And then you get a flip. That's actually a nice little combo Mike's got going there. Back to Derek. Again, Mike's out of cards. Derek has 3 in hand, it looks like. Yep, so right now they're discussing the officer conscript squad thing. I think Derek may be considering just claiming and milling here. I mean, otherwise, why is he not just going? Grand Moff for 4. Oof. Alright, so remember the power action on Grand Moff is you can either switch the battlefield or use the ability of the battlefield. Alright, so brings in Imperial Officer, Conscript Squad, and then after he rolls in, he'll flip. So he'll go to the +2, I would assume, on the Conscript Squad. He may be debating just going to the 1. Yep, that's what he's going to do. He's afraid of losing the black side, so. But Derek has no money, though, so, at least currently. Alright, there's a 2 focus and a 2 discard. 2 discard doesn't do any good, but Derek's going to be able to make a bunch of money here. So Mike will shoot for 2. Does he go for Wullf or Nute? Goes for Wullf, so Wullf's at 3. Alright, so Derek is going to focus. Okay, so he goes to money and money. Yep, that's what he wants is money, money, money. Mike, I think, is going to claim here. I mean, All right, so yeah, Mike will claim and take 2. Streetwise and a Deja Vu. Oh, the Deja Vu no answer combo. Yep, all right, so there's $4 on Derek's side. And Mike's already claimed, so that Disrupt is dead. Now Derek can still power action and mill 2 from Mike's deck here, which is exactly what he'll do. So we lose a target practice and an opposing presence. All right, now Derek will pass. All right, so Mike is taking just $1. He's not milling. That is via the Nute ability. Okay, Derek will take 2 more, so Derek will go into this next round with $6. Plenty of control. Mike will draw his 5. Derek will draw up to 5. And Mike will get us started. With that tech team down, Mike's not in too bad of a position from a money standpoint. So let's see what he wants to do here. All right, tech team into conscript, not bad. When Phasma comes in, it's now 4 die effective. All right, so there's a power action to use the claim ability to chuck 2. Sinister Piece for probe and Sinister Piece. Okay, Mike's action now. He's going to tech team again, so tech team and $1 for a 2-drop. Another officer? Yep, another officer. All right, look at Yularen. Plenty of cards in the discard to potentially pair. Sinister Pieces, though, so he's going to get rid of Sinister Piece. Yep. All right, we have a judge call right now. Normally Mike's the judge, but he's playing. Yeah, they're asking about the order of ability on Imperial Officer and Conscript Squad, right? Meaning that you can roll them in together and then choose the ability or choose the order in which those abilities resolve. So basically it means that Imperial Officer can trigger Conscript rolling in and then he can still flip the Conscript. All right, so he's going to lead with Tarkin. 2 discard and a blank. All right, Conscript's Conscript for both the leaders. Gets a +2 and a blank. Actually, that might be the +1. But we do have a Tarkin power action online right now. Now, Phasma is the only trooper from an Imperial officer standpoint, or the conscripts are troopers as well, but both are leaders. Both of Mike's characters are leaders. All right, it's Derek's turn here, her action. He's thinking it over. He has plenty of money for removal. So he's going to risky move the 2 discard. So the next card that Mike plays will have ambush. Man, if he had a target practice's hand, that would be great. All right, there's power action, removing 2 blanks to deal 4 indirect. All right, so Derek needs to deal 4 here. All right, so he's got a 3 and a 1 in his hand. Let's see how he divides this up. All right, puts 3 into Nute, and then 1 into Jabba. None onto Wullf, which makes sense. Question is, how fast can Derek mill here? So there are 2 cards in Mike's hand. Nope, cocky again. So Derek will discard 2 and then drop Mike's hand. Yeah, so they were leaving risky move on the table to remind the ambush, but at this point Mike has no cards, so they're saying it's irrelevant. All right, so Phasma rolls in, gets a gun and a blank. Again, they're still discussing the Imperial officers. I think the question is just how many actions it's going to take. Okay, so imposing presence for 1 to remove 2 dice, so both the damage dice are gone. Imperial officer comes in, gets a blank, but can flip Phasma to the... right now nobody has 6, so Phasma's 2 gun, and the special is basically the same. So Mike goes to 2 gun. Okay, Nute rolls in for $1. Alright, there's 2 into Wullf. Put on the 2 damage. Alright, back to Derek. I'm going to roll in Jabba, and he'll look. Derek's chewing through his own cards pretty fast here. Alright, there's a 2 focus. Yeah, that's still there. There we go. Gets a yellow event or a bounty. But I'm assuming he's just going to yellow events here, right? Alright, entangle. Makes sense. That'll take care of both Mike's dice. But Mike may as well make him play it. Nope, Mike just claims. Mills 1, 2 crosshairs and electroshock. Alright. Roll in Wullf. He'll just be able to get money out of this here. Alright, Separatist Conspiracy for 3. He gets the 3 because Mike can't discard. Mike can't pay money because he's out of both. Alright, 1, 2 for Deja Vu. Derek's got to do some flipping of money here, I would assume. Nothing else out there gets him anything, so. Yeah, I mean, that's really the only play here, is to flip to money. I really think it's the same either way here. Alright, flipping to the money. Alright. $4 puts him at 6, so he'll be at 8. So the next round, Mike will be at 2. I do think Mike should have brought in his officers and just maybe put the pressure on to make Derek use removal. Okay, but Mike will get us started. I think Mike's pretty confident in his position here because of the indirect he can deal even on blanks. So we've got what? We have 1, 2, 3, and then 8, so 11, and then 5. So 15 more points Mike needs to deal here. He just did the counts. There's 10 cards left in his deck. 5 in his hand, of course. He's quickly going to lose 2. Alright, but Mike will get us started here. He's got the tech teams again, so... And again, in the upkeep, Mike did pay the $1, or gain 1 fewer, so that he wouldn't have to mill. Okay, so it looks like Tarkin's going to come in here with the 2 indirect and the 2 focus, and then he'll bring in both the conscript squads. A +1 and a base and a +1. So he already has enough ways to deal. So 6 is what he has showing right now. Again, if my math was right, Mike's looking at 15 needed. But there's going to be an entangle, right? We know Derek has it. Yeah, so with Deja Vu, right, so the 2 focus in the base gun, right? Yep, I mean, that makes sense. So, all right. So is he going to deja vu the entangle is the question. All right, guess not. Must have something else better up his sleeve. Right, here comes Phasma. Or not. I could see him just dealing the 2 indirect here, right? All right, Mike's still thinking it over. Does bring in Phasma. All right, there's a 1 gun and a blank. Again, he still has multiple flips here. All right, so Derek, Separatist Conspiracy, he either loses $1, discards a card of his choice, or Derek gains 3 cards. He's out of the cocky play here, so. Alright, Mike does discard, gets rid of the bubble shield. It's Mike's action again here. Mike's thinking it over. Oh, so he's going to Tactical Mastery for 2 actions, paying 1. He'll roll in the Imperial Officer. Gets the 2 for 1, which you cannot pay for, but he'll get to flip. So what Mike should actually do. Yep, so he'll do 3 there to kill. And then that sets him. Oh, he should leave that on the table so he can Tarkin action. Alright, either way, Nute's dead. And then Yularen took the balance. Alright, Derek's action here. Alright, Mike has 3 cards in hand. So Derek needs to go here. He's reaching for the power action tokens, probably thinking about milling 2 here. Yep, there it is. So he's going to mill 2, gets a best defense, and a stab droid. Alright, 2 indirect from Tarkin, makes sense. Okay, taking on Jabba. So we have 10 health remaining on Derek's side. He's going to do the Wullf action. So we have not yet seen a Mega Blasters, I don't believe. But there is an A300, so he'll lose the A300. I do not believe we've seen the Riot Shield. Yep, so A300 it is. 2 cards left in Mike's hand. 2 cards in hand, 8 in deck. Alright, Imperial Officer gets the focus. So do note that that Mega Blaster, I mean, chances are it's not going to make it through, but you have to assume that, especially with the discard that Derek just rolled there, but you have to assume Mike has another Mega Blaster, so he's likely to actually get another Mega Blasters down, because he'll start with 2, because he doesn't have to worry about Nute. Right, there's a focus to $1. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get set up. Alright, Derek's action here. I don't know why Derek wouldn't just discard right here. Okay, shocks the $1. All right, Mike's going to claim and take 2. So risky move, and I didn't see the other one. Right. Okay, so discards 1 with Wullf. He's setting him. There's the Mega Blasters. He's very clearly setting himself up for a no answer here. Yep, that's what he's going to do. So he's going to take Mike's last card and mill 3, and then deja vu it by paying another $1 to drop 3. So Mike loses the card in his hand, and he loses 7. That'll leave him with 1 card overall, if I counted correctly. So 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Nope, I did count incorrectly. So Mike has 2 cards in deck. All right, so Mike has claimed, so Derek can go out here. Can Derek get rid of those last 2 cards? Right, so Unscrupulous comes down on Jabba for 1. Then he'll roll in Jabba. Look at the top 4. I wonder how many Derek has in his deck here. More than 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has 2 left, or he'll have 6 or 5 actually once he takes 1 out. I know Derek is still gonna have to live through the turn. I mean, Michael did lose his other Mega Blasters. All right, so Crosshairs is what went into Derek's hand. He'll put the other 3 on the bottom. And then I'm not sure what else there is for Derek to do here. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. There's nothing else for Derek to get out of this, so he will pass. We'll go into the certainly to be final round. Mike will get us started with $2 and 2 cards in hand, 0 in deck. Okay, so interesting enough, Derek has 5 in hand and 2 in deck, so a command center takes care of the deck. All right, so let's see what Mike's got. All right, Tactical Masteries. He's going to bring in Phasma, and then the 2 maybe not. Yeah, does he want to try the guns, or does he want to try the... I mean, he's got to get guns. He's got to blow somebody out, right? All right, so Phasma comes in with a money and a money. That's not what he needed. Then he'll roll in the 2 conscripts. Now, do remember Derek pulled a crosshair, so everybody knows he has that. Right, so he is going to roll in the conscripts. There's a 1 gun. Now, Mike still has 1 action. All right, power action for 4 indirect using both the $1, which makes sense. All right, so we're getting close here. All right, puts them all onto Jabba, so Jabba has 2 health remaining. Wullf has 4 health remaining. All right, Derek's action. Mike has 1 card in hand. Oh, so he'll no answer again to get rid of the last card. There's nothing to mill. But Mike is now in trouble from a reroll standpoint. Tarkin power action already used. All right, Mike's action here. All right, here comes Tarkin. 2 indirects. All Alright, so Derek's now thinking. He's doing the quick accounting, see if he has to remove here. Oh, Sinister Pieces to remove the, also gets rid of Wingard. So it gets rid of the 2, and I think that's going to do Mike, because again, we know that Derek has the crosshairs and he has enough to pay for it, so. Alright, Mike. Alright, goes 1 to Jabba, puts him at 9. Again, that other trooper, or that other conscript does get flipped when the Imperial officer comes in, so. But again, Mike knows the crosshairs there, so. Alright, Wullf comes in. I'm pretty sure this is game. Alright, officer comes in. Gets the focus. Mike will flip to the 1 gun. Ugh. Alright, imposing presences. Removes Mike's board. Mike cannot mathematically get it. Derek is going to win this game. Yep. So Derek takes the Monday Night Dice tournament. Congratulations, gentlemen. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive, and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.